Danny had only meant to shoot at the wild game ahead, but instead, he accidentally hit a boy. When he rushed over, the child was already lifeless. Hearing the gunshot, the father came running, only to collapse in grief. His son was gone in an instant. Enraged, he grabbed the gun and aimed it at Danny. Danny tried desperately to explain, but the father had already lost all reason. The next second, Danny's partner gunned the man down too, then dragged both bodies into the bushes. Living in the big city, the two hunters never imagined their trip to the countryside would turn into a disaster. To avoid suspicion, they moved to another part of the forest and continued hunting. That night, they went to a local restaurant as usual, but there they ran into the village chief, Steve. Steve warmly invited them to join him for dinner. They accepted calmly on the surface, but inside, they were shaken, terrified their behavior might give them away. When Danny noticed the venison on the table, it brought back the memory of the day's events. His stomach churned, and he excused himself to the restroom, where he vomited violently. He fought to hide his panic and barely held it together until dinner was finally over. Late that night, the two men returned to the scene to bury the bodies. Danny dug the hole while Jack searched the area for spent rounds, hoping to erase any trace that could tie them to the shooting. After a long search, he found only one bullet. Feeling the back of the boy's head, he realized there was no exit wound. The second bullet was still lodged in the skull. Jack decided to crack open the head to retrieve it. Danny was horrified, insisting it was far too brutal, especially to do that to a child. But Jack had no choice. The gun and ammunition were registered in his name. Ignoring Danny's protests, he forced the issue and removed the bullet. When the bodies were dealt with, they hurried back to the inn and returned the shovels and tools to their places. Just then, Danny noticed a boy wide awake in the middle of the night, staring right at them. Startled, the two could only pray he wouldn't say a word. By morning, they packed their things to flee the village, only to find the locals vandalizing their car. Jack assumed the boy had exposed them,